Yeah, who am I? I'm Marcus and you're Ryan, right?
I'm Ryan from Press Pass LA. I'm here with Marcus Lemonis from the Proft and newly announced The Partner, which was announced today.
Excellent. We're breaking news stories right here, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, Marcus,
You did it a lot better than I did.
you know what? You did it great, and I'm actually going to use that when we clip it together.
All
You look good. So, the Proft has already started airing. I think the thing that when I watch the show, I really enjoy is we learn things. Every single time I watch an episode, I get facts about business, I get facts about your people, process, and product, the things that you boast the most. What, sort of created that idea when you started business? At a young age, young baby little Marcus, out investing in businesses.
I told somebody this earlier today. I'm not sure I'm great at business. I think I'm really good at people and sort of understanding how they're wired and what makes them work and sort of why people think the way they do. And I really take it back to sort of why I think the way I do. And so when I go into some of these businesses and you're screaming at the television because you're annoyed with them, I'm not annoyed yet, because it takes a lot of sort of guts to say you're failing. It takes a lot of guts to have somebody come in and sort of rip open things and expose you to the world. I think when I get annoyed is when you sort of make a deal with somebody, you tell them you're going to help them, they called you, you didn't call them, they take your check, they put it in the bank, and all of a sudden they have amnesia. And that sort of defines ultimately what their character is. It's like going out on a date. You never really know what your boyfriend or girlfriend is going to be like until probably like the third or fourth time. It's the same in business. First day, everybody tells you what you want to hear. And the fourth day, once the money's in the bank, it's a problem.
How many businesses now have you invested in, including the Proft and also in your own personal life?
So including the Proft and everything I have out there, I own about 100 different businesses. And it's sort of gotten to be really taxing for me. I used to sort of feel like I can do everything, and I think the reality of it is that some of the businesses that I've invested in probably just feel like they're not getting enough attention, and I can only get so far. And so CNBC and I announced today the launch of a new show called The Partner, where I'll be sort of looking across thousands of applications and then bringing 6 or 8 people to Chicago, and ultimately not firing, but hiring somebody at the end, 3-year contract for $500,000. It's a 3-year contract for $500,000 and 1% of everything that I own inside of the show.
So how do I sign up for that?
You can definitely sign up, but I am not as nice in the job process as I am right now.
I'm not as nice in business as I am on the red carpet, so we've got that in common.
Ready to go.
Done and done. So how often when you're doing the show, obviously we have seen episodes, and I think this is the thing that people like about the show, is business with you, sometimes it fails. Sometimes you walk away from deals and
mistake.
You make a mistake, or they make a mistake and don't realize what they have with you and your expertise. How often does that happen that we maybe don't see, or the episodes that don't air?
No, it's a great question. There's never been a show or a segment that hasn't aired. In fact, I think in 2 or 3 weeks, we'll show an episode where the woman just says, no, I'm not doing it. And so I want to sort of show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I think when we sort of open our kimono to all the bad stuff, it sort of elevates the credibility of the good ones.
Absolutely.
And it sort of juxtaposes when people are nuts and when they're super grateful.
I mean, I am reminded of the last time you were in Pasadena and that horrible flower incident.
Oh God, do you ever drive by it?
No, I don't.
Yeah. It's funny because the episode that went bad that I was just telling you about was another flower business. So I think for a while I'm just going to get away from flowers.
Stick to longboards.
There you go.
Done and done. All right, Marcus, thank you so much for your time. Proft's airing right now on CNBC. You can catch Marcus investing in businesses and also your new show coming out. Tuesday
nights, 10 p.m. for The Proft, and The Partner will start airing this summer.
Cool. And you're accepting applications for that now?
Right now. Go on to CNBC.com.
Cool. Thank you so much. I'm Ryan Hooks for Press Pass LA.